let's chat about ankle mobility. One of the biggest things that I see with clients is while they're trying to run, while they're even walking, so you can't get that proper heel toe when we're walking, or especially when we're squatting and you're wondering why you can't get into those deep squats. Maybe your hips are good, your knees are moving well, your low back feels strong, but your ankle won't allow you to get that low because we need ankle mobility. We need our ankle to move in this dorsiflexion pattern in order for us to get low and have the right to get deep into that squat. So I'm gonna show you a way to assess it and then a couple ways that we can do to help. First, I want you to be up against a wall. Grab your hand, we'll just use our hand as a measuring tool. Put it up against the wall, then your foot close to your hand. Our goal is to be in this half kneeling position, and we're going to touch our knee to the wall, all right? So we're going to use our hand as a measuring tool for that. We're going to pull on back, and we're going to see what it feels like when you touch that knee to the wall. Do you feel more of a pulling in the back in your calf? Do you feel a pinch or a restriction in the front of your ankle? Things like that. So just feel what you feel and see how close you can get to the wall without that heel lifting up off the ground. The second your heel lifts up, that lets us know that we don't have that range of motion yet, and we need to work on it. So test it out. See what your ankle mobility looks like. Here's a great way to help with your ankle mobility. We're going to use a band for this. So I want you to grab a band that can wrap around so it's a little bit thick, and attach it to something heavy or something sturdy. The biggest thing is we want to make sure that it's down below us. So we're going to need like a stool. I'm using a bench or something up high to place our ankle on, enough for us to feel stable because we are going to be pushing our weight on that ankle. So grab that, make sure that band is down and back. We have this bone in the front of our ankle called our talus, and that is where that band is going to go around. It's literally the crease between where our shin, if you like to say, the bottom of our leg meets our foot. So we have this bone here, and that's exactly where that band is going to go. In this position, that whatever you're attaching that band to is down and back. Now we're going to keep the heel on the ground, similar motion we were testing for our ankle mobility, and we're going to move, allowing that band to feel strong enough and resistant enough so it can be pulling our talus down and back. We can do this and continue to go straight. We can move in at an angle, find whatever feels more comfortable, and do a couple of reps that way. Do about 10 of these, and then go retest on the wall, see if it made a difference, all right? So I'm gonna show you how we can increase your ankle mobility with using your hand. Find you a surface, maybe a chair or a couch that you can put your feet on. We're going to use the web of our hand, and we're going to come in contact with our talus bone. That bone literally sits at the crease between our lower leg and our foot. So take that web, we're going to place it on that talus bone. This other hand can be used as a supporting hand. We're going to be pushing down or creating force down in this 45-degree angle. And the same movement we did to test our ankle mobility is the one we're going to use now. So push into that hand. We don't have to just keep going straight. We can come out at an angle, let our knee fall out. Maybe it goes inward. Find what vector brings you the most restriction and go 10 times towards that movement. If being up on the surface starts to bother, say, your hip, then we can bring it down to the floor. Same rules apply. So we're going to be in this half kneeling position. We're going to use the web of this hand in that 45-degree in that crease where that talus is, and we're going to push. Try this out 10 times in whatever vector you feel the most restricted, and let me know how it goes.